Well, Warren, coming up to 20 appearances for MK Dons, and I guess this is exactly the reason you made the move. This is exactly why you wanted to come here, regular first team football.
Definitely, it was definitely the biggest part of it. Obviously, I didn't play no first team football at all at my time in Brighton, which is obviously something every player wants to go out and do and he wants to go out and develop. And I felt like I did when I came to this club. And I still feel like there's an opportunity for me to do more. Yeah, I'm really happy with it so far.
Not only have you moved here from Brighton and getting regular first team football, but it appears that the manager wants you there whenever you're available. He wants you in that position. You seem to be part of the spine of the MK Don side, and that must be so pleasing to you.
Definitely, yeah. Like I feel wanted, you know, and I feel like I can contribute to the team a lot. And it's just like a really good feeling, and you just want to get out and do my best every game. Like I don't want to be like too cocky or anything like that. I just go out and do what I'm told and try and run my heart off really. And I believe I'm doing all right so far.
Well, yeah, I believe you're doing all right as well. And I think, if you don't mind me saying, from the moment you arrived, and there was no issue when you arrived, but there's been a noticeable improvement now. And I think if you see a team sheet without Warren O'Hora on the team sheet, I think there's probably, some concern because your performances have been that good.
Yeah, like obviously every player you got to improve, especially the way we play. You know, it takes a while to get used to the style and the standard that we're at. And I believe when I first signed here, the gaffer asked the fans to be patient with me, and I credit him for that because he knew that I was going to take a few games for me to get up to speed. But definitely, yeah, like I could feel the improvement myself, and that's why it was like a no-brainer to sign for this club permanently. And yeah, I'm loving every minute of it.
Two defeats in the last three. Just looking now to get back on track a little bit.
Definitely, obviously the defeat against Charlton is a hard one to take considering how well we played. I think we need to show a bit more teeth. But look, we always seem to bounce back every time we have a bad result, and we're looking to do that this Saturday.
How's it going with Harry Darling? Because Harry's come in and made his debut on Tuesday and performed very well for a play. It looked like he'd been there, for a number of months. Came in and hit the ground running, and you've had to adapt because you're changing a little bit with the players you're playing with. How's that going?
Yeah, H has been great since he came in. He doesn't look like he's phased at all about what we're trying to do at this club. Like you said, he came in, he made his debut against Charlton, didn't look out of place one bit. He looked confident, strong, and that's what we need. We need somebody who's like really assertive on the ball, and he looks like he has been. For me personally, it does. Considering all the players that I've played with, they're all great players, and there's no real like, oh, I need to be covering more here. I need to be. It's none of that. Is everybody we bring in is up to speed, know what we're doing, so it makes my life a little bit easier.
And just finally from me, I guess you've been made aware of the importance of this next fixture against AFC. And were you aware of the history before you came to Milton Keynes Dons?
I was a little bit aware of the history. I'm more aware of it now because obviously a few of the lads just speak about things like that. But look, I think we need to take the emotions out of it a little bit and just treat it as every other game. Go out and play our game, control it as much as we can, like we always do. And yeah, I think the fans would love us to take 3 points home.
I'll do. Thanks, Warren. Appreciate it.
Without the fans, it makes these derby games a little bit different, doesn't it? There's probably a little bit less edge to them. So I mean, it straight away takes the pressure off, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, like I said, I haven't played in front of the fans in this game yet, which is a pity, really. But yeah, I think it takes that element of pressure off, and it gives you a little bit of freedom to go and do what we do. Because obviously, sometimes maybe some people don't agree with the way we play in this league. But we can prove that we do it right, and we can hurt teams. Really, we really can. But I think we need to do that on Saturday and just play our own game, approach it like we approach every other game, and don't get too carried away.
It felt like in the reverse fixture, aside from the early goal, they didn't really create an awful lot, and it probably should have been a game that you went on to win.
Definitely, yeah, and we felt that as well. after that game, it was just a lapse in concentration really from our back line, I think, if I remember the goal correctly. But I think actually we played really well that game. We dominated it, controlled it. I think Cammy had a goal. I think we scored in the first 20 seconds. I think Cammy had a goal that was offside, which it wasn't. But look, that happens in football. But we'd be looking to watch back that game, see which way we can hurt them even more, see which way we can improve, and please God we do.